I'm really surprised that people in this country are still buying the bullshit, to be honest with you. And I'm not just talking about, like, the freedom, what are you doing, jackass? You can't drive. 3,000-pound missile. And people that cannot operate them. But anyway, we have these stores all over the place. Like this one's called Mi Teria Tequera Pandera Supermerciano. I mean, like, it's in Spanish. In the United States, we have a store. The name of it is in a Spanish sign, and our language is supposed to be English. Jesus Christ, $5,000. They want $5,000 for this truck. It's an 07 Chevy. The rocker panels on both sides are aired out. The bed sides on both sides are aired out. The damn door handles on both sides got tape. Jesus Christ, people are high. Hyperinflation. No, there's retarded. But anyway, back to the illegal aliens. So who decides what laws are enforced or not enforced? Well, the politicians do. That's it. They decide. And obviously they're going to decide. They figure out which laws to have enforced or not enforced. And quote-unquote laws. I'm not saying they're laws. In my mind, I'm just saying on their books, there's a nice SF-350 back there like that. Anyway, in their eyes. Sorry, a little off track. Got trucks in my mind for some reason. But who dictates what the level of a crime is? Well, they do, because by the way they classify these crimes, whether it's a misdemeanor, a state felony, a federal felony, whatever. So, jumping the border is a federal crime. You enter the country illegally, it is a federal crime. But they have played this crime down so much to the point that it's not even enforced anymore. Local PDs could go and arrest illegals at stores like this one, and they don't. They just don't do it. Why don't they do it? Because they've been told not to do it. Why have they been told not to do it? Because in the end, it benefits the politicians. It causes chaos. So how does it cause chaos, you might ask? Well, take jobs, for example. Right now, in this country, the economy is way slow. Estimated 40% of the economy has been shut down. Well, guess what? Remove all the illegal aliens, and then you have, millions of jobs available for people that are here, or born here, or otherwise legally here. Now, I say legally here because our Constitution specifically specifies that Congress was to create laws for naturalization purposes, which they did, and now they no longer follow. They no longer have them enforced. So it's back to the Monopoly board. It's a big game. We're all playing it, but the people making the rules also benefit from the game. They're playing the game too. You can't make the rules and play the game. And that's why our elected officials, or our elected servants, rather, were supposed to not be paid salaries. There was not supposed to be a benefit for them. But now we have billionaires running the country, dictating what will and will not happen in your life, and you are just supposed to bow down and suck it up, which most people do. This HR8, this House Bill HR8 just passed, and what's the other one, 1447 or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me anyway, it might matter to you. And the sky is falling again. The sky is falling. Oh, that's a nice ass truck. Right there is what I want. It's a short bed. That's a Toyota. Jesus Christ. Look at that Toyota truck. I think it's badass. It's a... I forgot what I was saying. I got trucks in my mind for some reason. I don't know why. I shouldn't have. This poor dude's been down here digging this shit out for days. Stump yet grinding up. I took a bunch of his wood chips to get rid of them because they won't take with the trash. They won't take so many bags in a week here. It was like 5 or something. That's ridiculous. But anyway. Oh yeah, compliance. People will comply to this shit just like they have everything else. They say they won't. But they will. Why will they? Because of fear. They fear going to jail. They fear losing their job. They fear dying. Whatever the fear may be, the fear is there. So who put the fear in them? The enforcement. The enforcers did. Why did they do it? Because they were told to. Why? Because they were told to enforce those laws. Why? Because it benefits the ones making the rules. And when you have no way to leverage fear in the minds of the ones making the rules, can't see shit. You have no leverage. And you don't have freedom. In our lifetimes, freedom has been a lie. I just recently figured this out. And people that told me this for the last 4 decades, I've said, yep, you're full of shit. It's only a lie to you. But it is. It's a lie. We've all been lied to. We're free to do what we are allowed to do, and that is it. That's not freedom. That's doing what you're allowed to do. Total difference. Would I like to see people not comply? Yeah, but the only way that it will work in that sense is if it's a shove in your face non-compliance. Look, we're all not complying. Come get us. That's the only way to work. And people are not going to do that because, again, they fear losing their jobs, their homes, their lives, whatever it may be. They fear something. And all that fear is instilled in them by government. So it's a big endless circle of slavery versus authoritarian. That's not the right word. Authoritarianism. Hopefully it ends at some point. It probably won't, not in my lifetime, but I am going to buy a paint sprayer probably tomorrow and a paint, and we have a lot of shit in this house we got to throw out. Actually, I have till Wednesday. Christy's going to help me go through all of our stuff in our house starting Wednesday. We done got rid of a shitload of it. One of my subs came down here and see me a couple weeks ago, and our house was totally trash because we had shit everywhere in our house. And I was like, dude, we don't live like this. I know that like it's probably what everybody says, but we don't live like this. Like we just had shit from front one end of the house to the other strung out. But we got rid of a bunch of it. I just took a whole truckload, like literal truckload of just, it wasn't garbage. Some of it I took to the drop place for people that are needy, and then the rest of it I threw in the trash. But anyway, have a good day, guys. Don't expect anything to change because it's only going to continue to get worse. The noose is going to continue to tighten. And in the end, we'll all be criminals, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing when everybody becomes a criminal. Because then when everybody's a criminal, there's nobody left to call you a criminal because everybody's a criminal. So when that happens, hopefully people will start fighting back. Maybe the people in the police forces will see that their choices for a career path are immoral. I don't know, until the policing forces are abolished. And even then, even if the policing forces are abolished, they'll bring in the military. That's their plan. That's why they've built the military-industrial complex up so big. It's not to keep you safe or to fight off other countries that are doing shit that's bad. It's because they know at some point that people are going to turn against the police, and at that point they'll bring in the military. Then it becomes up to the individual soldier to not follow those orders. I have a cousin that is in Korea right now, a second cousin, and my cousin said she talked to him last week, and they literally told him, your duty is to protect the government at all costs. Told you, that oath's a lie. Have a good day, guys. Everybody be safe and stay armed.